supposed to be some kind of historical site where they're not gonna manipulate the land beyond modern techniques. So what, they're using old techniques to maintain the appearance of this stuff the way it is. I don't know what that means exactly. This is at a park that's closed, and I'm not sure if it's closed for the season because it only said it's straight up closed. And as you can see, this trail has things growing right on it. And this trail leads to a sign about excluding Chinese and eliminating their power and stuff. That sign hasn't been cleaned and nobody has access to it unless you're willing to go through the thorns. I'm willing to go through thorns. And they are not pretty. Well, no, they are kind of pretty. They don't feel very good. Ouch. Oh God, no. Why? So this is an older park, as you can see by these old logs that they put these up a long time ago. I don't know what used to be in the center. Fallen tree, weeds. But yeah, you have all this farmland which is striking, very beautiful. Nobody has access to this park, only me, because I got a bicycle and I rode a few miles outside of Coupesville. I'm here, higher, lower, higher, and yeah, I want to go here. I got a long distance. That's the map. The reserve offers opportunities for learning and relaxing. Now this is interesting. I'm going to go straight to this letter. Apparently they had, in 1920, the largest crop per acre. Crop contest. They won a crop contest. I wonder if they still have things like that these days. Farmers would definitely know. Oh, somebody in Oak Harbor, 83.69 bushes. I wonder what people are getting now. Okay, and then this is just all historic stuff. So they preserved it. I don't see any old tractors out on that field. Of course, the field has to be clean. They have a bunker station there for some reason, and they're... Is that a potato cannon? Whatever. Old wheel. So, people settled here a long time ago, late 1880s. There were quite a few Chinese here, but they were excluded. Chinese mostly worked the canning industry. They were a big part of that. There's 3 sides to this sign. Okay, this is kind of showing the bushels of what? Oh, it's a tree branch. Thought it was a bug. Not this time of year. Okay, this is not easy to see. Okay, it's been preserved for the purchase of scenic easements. The National Park Service is also in conjunction with the property owners. I think they're getting a tax break. This is just a tax break the way it sounds. This house was pictured in 1889. Nice beautiful bay. Well, black and white photographs can't convey the beauty. But this a park. It's like, it's no access, big old gate that blocks it off the road. I showed you the map. And that's it. What do we call it again? Ebbeys Landing National Historic Reserve. Just get a close up and finish. God damn it. I need that fucker. Yeah, I've never seen a beach with so much of this kind of wood. It must fall off of the trees across the island and then drift over here. You could light a match in one end and just watch it burn from one end to the next. These are pretty dry, but they don't burn. Nothing has set them on fire, so something's preventing it. Tell you what, man, this is a bit of a hangout, bit of a popular hangout. You can see a little syringe somebody was nice enough to leave behind for us. It's already relaxing enough out here. This ocean, this large body of water is naturally relaxing with the negative charged ions and such. Wow, just beautiful rocks. But people, I guess, are gonna come out here with their drugs too, with their heroin and stuff. It's a pretty good wave action. I believe the tide is probably high. Can be higher though, because it has been able to push this wood up. This is a little park not far from the ferry. Mountains off in the distance, trying to take advantage of the sunlight. This is the island. Yeah, this the other side over there, and trying to cross this wood is a heck of a challenge. It's nice weather, probably 50s or so. Yeah, it's a little lake over there, so this is a stretch. There's a sign that calls this a park. It has park hours. Some kind of historic reserve or something. All right. Okay, I believe that this is a map of what it used to look like. So you can see there's a bit of a curve. So there used to be a barracks here for the Fort Casey. There used to be a house, some kind of house on the water thing. As you can see, it's just like a raft. It looks like a raft out there or something, but it's a pier that's not attached to the land anymore, whereas it used to have a house and a bridge that would cross to it. And there used to be a big barracks. So there was a lot of foot traffic, a lot of rooms and military government stuff to protect us from the Japanese. So that's interesting. And you just look out to the big great sea. It's just a trail that leads up, which yeah, I'll take it a little bit here. We'll back up. You can see it's just a sign right there, and then this takes you to the battery. To the battery! Arm yourselves. There's trouble ahead. Shoot until there's no more movement. It might be off to the right there. There's some big built-up bunker stuff. Oh my goodness. You know, I think that is the gun battery. I was out here before, and I didn't want to pay that parking fee, and I don't have to pay it now because I got my bicycle. Yeah, I was looking out there. I didn't want to go down any further. But no, this is going down further. I went to the ferry, and then now I'm coming from the direction of the ferry, and I have to walk my bicycle. So Dogs have to be on leashes. But yeah, this is once again a cruise ship out there. Big old mountains. Like, it'd be interesting to climb those. Nobody parked out here again. Nobody dares waste their money. Park at the ferry, right? So this is the worthless fort again. They built it and it became obsolete. Alright, just another angle. And then a big old oh, okay. Yeah, I was supposed to say it's a big old bridge. But this would be going to the stockades for the ammunition. They had just 3 guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns. And a beautiful rainbow. And then over here the mostly reserve for like 3 more guns. Jeez, I guess you gotta get that corner good. Don't want them Japs to land. Yeah. Lighthouse is said to be free. Okay, I've been out here before, whatever. It's just another fort. I mostly wanted to get the ferry. This is a very, very short walk from the ferry. Okay, so there's these gun turrets that protect the rear side from that yacht that's approaching. These, if these big guns can't stop the however, before airplanes. So if these guns couldn't stop any ships or seals, and wow, they put a door there. Great. I was actually gonna go down. You'd go into the bunker. So this is protecting the rear, and they had a big old gun. I'm surprised. Yeah, there's a couple of big old guns. I don't think they use guns that big down here, but you'd run down here as fast as you can. Old training. This is really outdated now. We laugh at it. Their technology. You send a drone in here with a bomb and blow them up. Come in here. This is where the bottom part that rotate, and then there's some maybe like a 50 cal. They'd probably be like a tripod that have the points out here, and you could flip up. This thing would probably be in the way. This wood thing would get out of the way, so you could really swing. You just swing from all around, actually. So if that cruise ship breached the defenses, we would have this to fall back on as a second resort, secondary, and that's it. Maybe you'd mount your little, your carbide, pump action, gun before the M16. As soon as planes were invented, that was it. And even before that, it's like America became quite a superpower anyway. So, secondary defenses against runaway cruise ships. No, that's a ferry, my bad. It's supposed to be a half-hour trip. Oh, it's so loud around Coupesville. I can't see that plane, but you can definitely hear it. Oh, it's right above me. Yeah. It's not moving faster than sound, but no, maybe it is. Oh God, I was just watching that ferry really rock side to side. I know it won't tip, but this is supposed to be a half-hour trip to Port Townsend. I forget the name now. But yeah, half hour of rocking, depending on how bad the waves are. That's crazy. Now I saw there's a book about this fort, and I forget the name of the fort all of a sudden. But they showed a picture of the soldiers gathering a deer, and they brought it back like hunter soldiers. And look at this. I'm coming towards 3 deer as we speak, and they look healthy. They got some meat. At least the one staring at me does. I hope he's not aggressive. That's a that's a sizable deer. Okay. I think he thinks he can take me. But he doesn't have antlers, so maybe it's a female and she can't take me. But, oh, yeah, those are her babies, I think. Yeah, we got these deer, and they're fearless. And soldiers used to hunt them back in the early 1900s, the late 1800s. Hey there, little fellas. Are you munching on some grass? So that's that. Easy pickings. I could see how that ferry was rocking back and forth. These are some significant waves. This isn't really directly attached to the ocean quite yet. Ooh, that's a nice looking wave over there. This spot is a good spot for enjoying some wave activity. I bet there's some swimmers around here. This is the most wave activity I've seen in Washington yet. Still doesn't compare to San Diego, but you can really see those swells. That'll make a ferry rock. So yeah, that's the mountains over there. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna get into the sunlight. I just came from the lighthouse. You're allowed free access in the lighthouse, but not at this time. So yeah, that's beautiful. You can just hear them. Whoosh. I don't know how well it'll pick up, but yeah, that's beautiful. It's really it's cut its path. It's created a unique landscape. Alright, just taking a long road back from the Camp Casey, if I can even be seen well. As you can see my shadow. But it's interesting. There's a lot of beautiful deer and a lot of guns. A lot of points to put up guns. It is a heck of a defended camp. It would have been perfect for the 1800s. No pirates from Alaska would have raped and pillaged the local Indians. That's what they said they did in the history books. Those Alaskan Indians would take slaves and all that. We would have been well defended. What's that?